Yeah, it's like an OG. I remember nothing taught me that in 2015. It was the same team I was on with Shroud, Nitro and Jet. Okay, good. It was literally I was on that team with Shroud, so obviously we both used it. But you just flash something, right? And then you just look at their faces and see if the screen turned white, like their face turned white, and you know they're there. What the fuck? He's on Brimstone?
And by the way, shout out to the Brim pick by Gen.G.
On Breeze?
As always. Any Brimstone fans on the desk?
I'm a Brimstone fan.
Me too.
You allowed to do that? Yeah, bro. What?
Brimstone is easy to make fun of, but look, it works. If you
That's
got a
land. That's
gimmick,
like
you got a gimmick,
when you are on stage with the crowd,
Brim's your man.
and you know when you're like crosshairs on someone behind the wall, or you're about to get flanked or something, the crowd gets really loud. You always assume that the camera's on you. They're talking about you. So you start spamming the smoke you're looking at, or the wall that you're looking at, or you turn around. Like you just assume when the crowd's getting crazy that they're talking about you.
All right, 100 Thieves for up my
T-Boy Ellie, thank you for 6 months. And when you're in a clutch situation, observers always watch your
You could also
POV.
hear vibrations through the floor as well when the crowd would go wild, seeing crazy positions on the maps and shit, which is so crazy too. I think Shroud has talked about it a few times.
Yeah, so on clutch situations, they always spectate the person clutching. So then you can use the crowd.
Absolutely are ready to kick it off. Thank you so much.
So like when you're like you're just moving your mouth through smoke and the crowd gets really loud, you just start spamming, or like you're getting crept up on, you turn around like.
To bring you the first matchup of the last chance qualifier, and I am ready. Let the games begin. Let's get into it, because this might be as well more close than I think people are expecting it to be.
I agree. And even when you look at how this starts, Breeze, it's like, wow, okay.
I remember we were in Tours brand, Streamhack Tours. And we on pistol round, we made the crowd like get really hyped up. Like Sean was going like this, Sean Garris. He's going like this, and like we all started doing this and like making the crowd like start stomping and getting really loud. And then we just rushed B, and they couldn't hear footsteps. They couldn't hear us rushing. Factor, thanks for the prod. We made the crowd like really loud and all hyped during pistol round, and then we just rushed.
Doesn't play a Silva on this map.
So is it right? Yeah. And we have to focus on that through
I'll turn the volume
the
up.
entire match. Van Silly is that pressure, that
Alright, let me,
pressure on
what do you think about the
pressure
Brim
on
pick,
temperature.
I don't know. That's a little troll to me, but
and know that
I
they
mean,
have to
the third is
perform
dumb,
here as
like,
well.
what
That
is
age
this?
for boy, it comes into play.
How's this?
For the rest of the team, all these young players here. We know Zekin as well, as they start off towards A here.
Yeah, and that's what you wanted, right? With Nitro coming in as a Jet into this match.
A bit lower?
The Sheriff, you want to
I
get
think
the
you see
first
spawn.
blood, but he already got a smash.
I'm gonna turn John's voice up after this round.
Yeah, things are getting tagged up. Asuna trying to pepper into the site. Sean goes down with a quick, classic shot as Asuna answers with
This is fine. This is fine though. You can see it.
Way in this 5v3 now. The rest of Gen.G is now scattered the middle of the map. As they just try to keep one more back alive in the site. No, that is going to be Kusta going down, and it's going to be tough now for temperature. And there it is, Nature going down to take this one back.
Definitely, you're just trying to do some damage if you can, but if you lose with the flawless, then to start things off with the shock dart from Hiko to get the last kill there, it's a great start for 100 Thieves, and you saw how
Can't see the map, dude. You need to see spawn. Okay. I'll move it. I'll move it.
They're like, okay,
God damn, guys.
Let's just push in, and you had such a slow rotation coming in from Gen.G because they didn't focus too much into Hall's control. They were just so busy in Pyramid that it just allowed 100 Thieves to overtake the site quite easily. I'm looking here in round number 2 with no kills at all for Gen.G. Flawless for 100 Thieves. There's no econ coming in for this team. I don't think you're going to come out with any of these marshals on that second round.
I don't think it'll block the kill feed.
Not at all. Nitro will. He'll probably be able to save up and bonus that to being an up, maybe.
Okay, I'll move it down.
1 damage to the body of GMD as they start this off. Another hit towards A site. And one of the things that Vans, we see 100 Thieves doing previously is spike drop. Work around, find the intel, go for it. Here the first few rounds may not be too telling, but
it's nowhere good, guys. You guys keep telling me to do stuff. He said, nah, I can't see. Unlucky.
Like I said, when it's a plug-and-play, when boys
they're running 2 duelists.
You put the wall up,
They don't have a like a Cypher.
The stack didn't really work out right now for
Carlo, thanks for
the defenders of Gen.G on the A side once again, and that's it. You know, Nitro's just far.
Now you can't see team Mike. Econ. Nobody's looking at that anyways.
Cloud or Blade Storm as well.
You guys are not looking at that. It's not like you're writing down, taking like a data analyst.
Watching the Looney Tunes. He's going from tree to tree. You just can't see him. Kusta goes down. Asuna's able to grab that. So big frags for Asuna. One away from all point coming into what will be their
That's like fluff, like extra info. Like they just put it because it looks cool.
It's always like, oh well, I see Asuna usually stepping up here on the defender side. You're using your jet with Nitro, trying to get the entries like you want, and now we're seeing a little bit of both as well.
The what?
Yeah. These guys are happy coming into this. I mean,
for the
Nitro just before they were setting up on stage, like,
we're playing for the green?
We're ready for the week. And it already shows right now, right? But now we finally have the gun round coming in.
Guys, they have team credits, 450, loadout value, 21,000. I've never looked at this in my life. There's no reason.
And I like that Nitro is taking control of the Marshall into Halls because it's...
But I gotta turn you up more, one sec.
Close quarter, and you could maybe overpower that against a rifle.
He'll be stopped by some trap wires.
That's trolling me right now.
There, one, I think, double door there. The other one far back.
Move cam, I can't see steel. That's just fucked up.
Play coming in for Gen.G as a sentinel. A little work towards the B side, and there's that spike drop.
I don't understand this comp.
Thieves, the intel find. What's going on? A nice.
They don't have a Sova either. I feel like Sova Sky or them in combination is like the most oppressive. Like what's the term? Like it's so annoying to play against. Ask me thanks for 2 months.
Fast towards B. The condition for 2 rounds already on the A side. Now you're going for the standard. Flash into the corner. I like this one.
Like what is Gen.G gonna do on attack?
Great start by Nature on Ethan. They get that flash to be just nullified.
Nobody wants to. You think it's like one of those?
Back in as they start to get the chaos going. Nitro on Acosta, he lays him out with the sheriff.
He just plays Brim.
Asuna does have ult here for the end if they require. He actually has fired it off already.
This is so impressive. You saw the execution right there. The wall that comes
Turn
out,
off the music.
In the back, the flashes.
I have
if
music
you're
on.
Close there with where I like to call ladder, you're in a tough spot. They need to add more bodies or play the retake from the way 100 Thieves is currently playing.
Just till about 15 seconds, they have this gas wall up. They hold it the whole time. And that's going to be the time Gen.G tries to get back in. They drop the wall for a little surprise play, and Nitro tries to come up with one. Traded back by Temperature as Hiko finds
this is a 100 Thieves map pick, though.
His teammate out in the last 2 from Hiko will pull in a 3rd round for 100 Thieves.
This is definitely looking a little bit easier right now.
I just don't understand Gen.G's comp. I feel like right there he trolled.
The economy here should be shambled now for Gen.G.
What the fuck is Brimstone gonna do?
But you see it right now. I mean, Temperature coming in as a Cypher, that's going to be the question mark. What is he going to do as well as his new player? So he did a good job to place those trap wires on the A side, thinking that there's going to be.
Wouldn't you rather have like Omen then, or us? Like I don't even.
This double like controller and Cypher could maybe help out towards B. They still are trying to find their right footing and figure out where 100 Thieves are currently working. And this round,
Stim Beacon.
Back to the business.
I've been saying this, bro. The Stim Beacon should be like a diffuse kit. Like you diffuse faster.
Wall already set up now towards the right. We did see their B.
You can actually fist bump now. Oh yeah, they're closer together. Wow.
A bit telling of where 100 Thieves will end. Temperature tries for a shot as we're looking for a few of the his Marshall and some sheriffs to make an impact. Sean here with a great push down mid, Vans.
They're expecting this, but at the same time, Nitro has a great position to be able to backstab 3. I think they might have heard the footsteps in the beginning. Nice to have him to be able to dash away the first kill, but he's going to get traded out.
Yeah. Kusta with a quick one. Nitro goes down, so that's actually
pick up Schultz to the front.
They can grab and start to work. This is Asuna. Picks up another one.
Like 100 Thieves is gonna run with the attack out. Dude, okay, so this guy's so annoying because you can take space without risking anything, but you can also fake it. Like Sova joining out A is so annoying for anyone contesting A with a Viper wall. Like, you don't necessarily have to have a body follow it. You can like fake the map control with these agents.
Don't even know if we're going to be needing that on this round as Nature goes down. It is going to be tough.
I don't know.
As 100 Thieves keeps the distance, they keep the range here.
It's just weird seeing I'm not even run Sova.
Coming up very nicely with that. Switches to a
I'm guessing it's because no player wants to play Sova. There's no way they don't think Sova's good.
These guys for 100 Thieves have been recycling the weapons from the bonus round, round 2 until now, so you know that.
What is this skin?
Real good right now, Rib. Into this round, we want to know.
Oh, Gabby, thanks for the 3 months.
Nature, right? He's when we first got Nature coming into the roster, he was like, okay, playing a little bit of a sentinel role, doing a little bit more of like these type of callings with that sentinel role.
Who's Gen.G's IGL? I don't know.
More to a duelist in the past.
Who's Gen.G's IGL chat?
And he'll have to continue to, you know, modify his play, figure out
Kusta, why are people saying half people saying GMD, half people saying Kusta?
From someone that right off the bat. Comes onto the team, can be the biggest detriment.
And some people are saying me, like themselves. Okay, Twitch chat's the IGL.
Right on the screen there, Vans. The operator now for Nature. This can be the big change. A lot of the fights that 100 Thieves is taking is that distance.
People asking me to make it louder or make it lower, but like if it's a little louder than this, I feel like I can't hear myself talk.
At this point, like round 4, round 5, or even around 6,
it's Gen.G now, it's Gusta. I think it's fine like this. This is good.
Where around 5 or 6, that could be the make it or break it. This time it's difficult though, because they have the operator.
I hope this is
nature,
like
but like everybody else, they don't have that much to help.
Oh, attack pause? Yeah, I don't know. Thought they have the overlay for it though.
For example, playing the
don't have anything.
He's so far away from this actual ult. So
yeah, they're sitting right next to each other now.
One of those
and actually fist bump your teammate.
Set up for Gen.G and rely on Nature.
He's doing it.
Get the information.
Attack pause. Oh.
Oh no, not like
this. It's a begun. It's begun. It's gonna be a long day, boys.
Right, and that's kind of one of the things I think Gen.G.
I think we only have time for Roblox
well,
today.
Is that yes,
this
it
shit is
can
gonna
be
end like 2
it's
AM.
one of the things you see on their Haven play or wherever they can work Sean is that he'll control 2 sections with a Trailblazer with a guiding light, and the rest of the team can make that decision off what our GMD then says. Okay, that probably means they're here. We know the rotation's 100 Thieves. Spikes, you know, you can consider it's dropped somewhere on the map. They haven't gone completely towards one site yet. But those little
I'm talking to John QD. He's also streaming.
Check him out. Gen.G to see that they're doing mid-round
one of my ranked duos
with utility to keep figuring out information.
What seems to be going well for Gen.G was that eco round where they had 3 players pushed down mid. They already made it towards that spawn site, but look at that, another change.
Ooh, that was fast, perfect.
I remember Shahzam was practicing his Viper lineups in Berlin on Breeze, the smoke halls.
Oh my god.
What a hit coming
and what a split actually. And I said if he does it 10 times in a row, I'll give him like $100 or something. And he did it. Oh, I changed the 5 months or the tier 1. And then he missed it every single time in the match.
Of kills coming in. Nature now trying to hunker down on the A side as his team was wiped off the map.
Dude, what a fucking split.
So quick at the scene. I did say you want to rely on Nature to try to find information.
He missed like 6 times in a row in the match.
Where they come from was a surprise. This is going to be very difficult for him to try to save.
But it, like we still on the map.
Yeah, but he still has enough.
This is funny.
He could dash away. He can try to get some kills. Here he goes, but they're still flanking from behind.
All right, 1 down.
This round is stolen from you. Bro, it's not like it's the strat is copyrighted.
Yeah, we have to see the value of this brim pick.
I know, that's what I was talking about, dude. What the fuck is it gonna do, dude? I don't get it. Has he just like the model POV, like, you know, the arms?
Yeah. He was trying to throw a molly and he gets
Crazy, thanks for the prime.
This is a different 100 Thieves from what I saw against SEN.
Why isn't Chaz joining Tarek and Co? I said I'll join the second game. When there's too many people in a watch party, then I can't talk to chat, or I can't talk about the things that I want to talk about, if that makes sense.
Much higher level of execution off utility than what we've seen.
And as 100 Thieves fans, when you've noticed from Berlin, oh my god, okay, let's talk about that a little bit later. We needed something to come up. Nature's done it.
Nature says, shh, just for a moment.
I'm hunting for some people.
I'm gonna take this into my own.
I have a feeling that they don't play Breeze. Like it was 1 or 2 maps and they vetoed the other. What did Gen.G veto?
SEN.
How did they react?
Why would they veto SEN? I thought they were good at it.
This is where we look for
yeah, hasn't been good at it. They've been losing every time on it.
It looks like they do put the gas wall up towards A. The rotation's already out here from Gen.G, so while playing safe and playing for their life, they're ready for the retake as well.
Maybe that's their perma then.
Hell yeah, Reezy, that's what I'm talking about.
You see that from Gen.G, they're looking to play some sort of retake, stacking more towards his B side to Cameron to get some information. That gets
I think they played this comp in like
whatever it's called.
Andre, thanks for 6 months. SEN, have they already qualified? Yeah.
Nitro for
I don't have to watch you guys get the
Valley photo from Gen.G back in spawn, and they get 2 off of that Nitro, and Ethan fall fast.
Eco's still on over there.
And boy, what can they do?
This makes sense.
Clutch Master and the new member. That's Hiko going down. It's up to Boy now. Just the sheriff in hand here for him.
Boy, onesies.
Looks like it's going to be real tough as they get taken down. Sean,
this is around like, guys. 5 is all they get. We can get 7 right now.
Nicely done there by Gen.G. A lot of the times, fans, we see them playing the retake and very slow and methodical until they want.
He's out. They give you 2 months.
It works. Like your shots are laying at this point, right? Long range Kusa with the sheriff. You're able to get some kills with some support coming in from Triple, pushing back towards his bridge side. Like this was a lot of damage for him to be able to get this one, and somehow it's just.
Apex Bryn just a defuse.
At this point, I was going going to say before this round
If you
started,
misclick, it depends if the other team agrees to it or whatever on the agent select.
because from Berlin, they're always trailing from behind. This time it was
Controlling
5-0,
halls is the
you're in
most
a great
important part of
spot, and
Breeze.
of course, as Sideshow mentioned, I was going to mention that. And then
Well, this map's different. Like usually maps are structured in a way where like when you default is where you take map control, and halls is like a big part of that map control. Like eventually, if you want to get halls control, you will get halls control if you do it right, you know. And that's like that puts so much pressure on their rotates. Like this brim right here, if obviously they've got a trip, but like whether it's nest, whether they can support B, whether this guy needs to worry about the door now or worry about like, you know, someone lurking up the holes, and then it's like weaker on A. The more map control you get, the better your sight hit's gonna be. You know, it's like obvious. The more they have to guess.
Oh, there you go. That's the big room.
I missed it. I was talking. Where did he ult? Oh, just A main.
He also the guy in bricks. Off sky ult.
Oh, that's good. That was good. But still, like, you can't rely on pick to be just the. Ramon Breeze is bad. I personally.
Yeah, no.
Oh. Was he stimmied? Was he stimmied? Is that why? Okay.
That slower retake.
He's got several.
Methodical, and we'll see how Gen.G wants to retake this one.
Now you play the clock. This is super smart. Right now, Nitro falling all the way back. You're probably set up for a Hunter's Fury at the same time.
Far away.
This gives a chance for Nitro to even lower.
No, Nitro's play is too good. They won. Indirect smash is the prime. This wraparound's so good. Sova's got ulta delay. They're not gonna expect it while they do like slow reach. Ooh. But that's it. Won the round because of that flank.
Goes for the spray.
Quick second one, he missed it.
Oh.
This could actually be it.
Wait.
This could be it. He's gonna be able to get
Wait, what? What?
For Gen.G.
This is what I know Kusta for as well from his older days from
okay.
Why would he go back around?
An op in that previous game now just a cover in general in this one right here to swallow up that first Hunter's Fury on
Did he think it like he would give up and save the
Yeah, I guess. He goes so far too.
So Nitro's inside that hole, so you have to focus back and rotate it back on the flank, and he just sticks it, wins the battle against Nitro.
Even Nitro.
Well, I mean, well played by Kusta still, but what the fuck?
Even Nitro went like too fast.
So that's what, an eco, this
He didn't even tap the one he's fighting.
That's where you're like, okay, whatever. They lost the eco and they lost that round. They should have won both rounds. They probably should have won. So they're still up 5-2. They're fine.
The timeout 2 to rub it in.
Damn, they said let it sink in a bit. Honestly, I don't like that. I like running with the momentum. You want 2 rounds in a row? I don't want to take a timeout.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want to ice myself. Like I mean, we hardly take timeouts anyways. But personally, you went 2 rounds in a row. You want to run with the momentum. Let them be frustrated and flustered in the next round that they lost the eco and the clutch. They should have won.
Yeah, you give them time to regain.
You get Candle Moss. Thank you for the prime. Sneaky Rat Shot. Thanks for the prime. Yeah.
And that's off the back of, once again, Kusta. If it wasn't for Kusta on that eco round with that sheriff kill from the bridge, it would have been a
We never take timeouts. Yeah, that's something we should do more often.
Another retake attempt, a clutch that was much needed.
Yeah, now 100 Thieves just resets. Oh, good, guys are up 5-2 on attack. They have a brimstone. We're good.
Yeah.
We literally say that to ourselves. Like when we're playing against a team like that has like a troll comp, we'll be like, don't worry, guys. They've got like.
All good guys have.
All good guys have a brim.
Brim's gonna drone us out.
75% win rate in 4 games to 100% in the other one. So
Then ego too big to call timeout. No, it's not an ego thing. It's just that we don't have a coach that will call it, and then we're just so into it. I guess I don't know. That's a bad thing that we don't call time. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Or Omen.
Even Omen, alright.
Operator in the
At least you have like a suck star, you can smoke B and you're on A.
You can help the hits across the map. Like.
Yeah, put star in the trips or something.
Right by the spammable boxes, just in case.
In the NBA, it's the same way. It'll run. You never call timeout. Yeah, exactly. They won 2 rounds they shouldn't have won in a row. Like, don't call a timeout.
Because the spike is still down towards mid, so you're forcing a utility. You're potentially forcing a rotate over, and you could still hit back on the A site later on.
Nitro giving them something to think about on the side of Gen.G. They're down in halls with a quick cloud burst. And Gen.G is nicely positioned across the
separate allotment. I said if the other team agrees to it.
Forward push from them using util that they have and any of the info from the Cypher temperature.
It's because they have nature in the back of that B site, just able to opt down towards mid. So pretty much your B site's on lockdown, and you had some extra pressure.
Watch them high Q to know you called.
At the beginning towards nest. But now you're guessing, right? You run the clock down. Now you're gambling towards the A side. Now the B side's weaker.
Thanks for the prime.
This looks like a modified strat by 100 Thieves. They didn't exactly go all the way up mid. This was an elbow to mid, and now they will hit.
This is good by 100 Thieves. People see Viper roll and they like think they have to just forfeit that take or that choke. Honestly, when the team Viper rolls on defense, they usually end up stacking towards the other side, you know, and that's why they just like flush through. Okay, they lost their round. You flush through the other choke, and it's usually like, and you just ignore the Viper because now the Viper's in her ult and she can't really help the hole through like the tunnel choke instead of B main because she's still focused on B main. That makes sense.
On the trap bars and stuff towards A. You had two players playing towards mid side, so you could rotate very quickly between Sean and I think it was Gen.G inside the A halls in case it was pressure there. That means that you need one angle only for Nature to look into, and that was into the B tunnels.
This tournament's in LA.
These shots, it's like these just post up. You could just easily land your shot.
Yeah, thank you for the prime.
Your hands and forcing mechanically to try to get these flashy kills.
It doesn't seem like he's shook at all. You know,
exactly.
Makes that shot on
What up, Craig?
the Bite utility as well. Doesn't feel like he's pressured. That's what you need.
Yeah, we're already qualified for champions. That's why we're not here. This is double limb, yeah.
Out here, and it is, you're right, coming down this mid hallway is going.
Oh, I like this play. They're gonna farm.
I wonder if GM
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm surprised he went for the first one. The brimstone molly. Oh!
That's it.
No way they blew that, dude. You refresh. They just blew that so bad. That's not real.
Has to be land nerves. You don't go for the first
There's
one.
no way they had double flank.
Now holding the cam position on a back pier.
Wait, this cipher is gonna farm. Oh, never mind.
Nature does find the operator kill. Now they're pushing back two members. We've seen this before, and Gen.G's been able to come out on top. Can they keep that?
Come on, Berlin. Gambit.
On the A take once again.
Oh.
Says no. They are going to know that Nature's backside now with that flash. The recommendation from the guiding light. Up close and personal. The shotgun up. He's ready for it.
What up, Eslin? My Twitch profile picture. It's someone made it for me.
Blindside here onto Nature. That's going to be another round, 6-3, as 100 Thieves are able to stave off the bleeding a little bit there. As Gen.G were starting to fire back.
How come sometimes the Skydog damage and stuns and sometimes no damage and stun? I actually don't know. Not bad. I don't know why sometimes it does.
You know, they're not really fighting from behind, but they can always turn it around.
See right here, they literally were behind the whole team. They should have won around.
For Gen.G with that double flank that we had.
Is it just how close? Direct hit or not? Okay.
For Gen.G. They're understanding right now that they have opportunities to do a little bit more pressure towards.
Yeah, I think he walks up.
Hortensius, thanks for the 2 months. What up?
Like a slow default from 100 Thieves. We'll see if this
like Skywalk Cave.
Honestly, that was such a, think about it again. That was just such a wild read.
Crypto, thanks for the
Come on, and the team to go down hallway. Something.
Yeah. I mean, it was just. It was crazy. He went for the first kill. Viper's lining up there, like, you know, there's probably just more people there.
Love it. They pushed right up on the wall. Still.
An Uzi concert now.
They take control of everything, and Temperature has a complete setup and defense system on it.
And this will allow for fast rotates too. So your anchors on both sides, they can get information. Then you get these fast.
Still buying guns.
Fast rotates.
Quick little angle peeks. Why not? If 100 Thieves is going
to Shutup's too good on this map.
Just coming out.
Yeah, it's too strong.
What can he do, bro? There's sometimes you can't do anything.
If you put him out in front, as you see the spike down there.
Yeah, you have Sky and Soul, and you can still do anything to it.
I said, "What, white boy trying to steal you?" Look, what, bro? We don't look anything alike.
From that Blade Storm, he'll just have to work this one out. But he does.
Did you go to ACL? No. I had tickets for Sunday, but I didn't want to go. Rwandi, what up?
Feel like they can take these rounds.
Yeah. I feel like this is the way that it plays. Ooh. Nice little wall bang there.
Yeah. Oh. They all peaked.
Though, like right now, that's a 4v1. It feels like it's very slim for Nitro.
Nitro wins these.
1, 2, 3.
It's not enough time.
I don't think you're gonna throw this away from Gen.G.
No, that's a common thing, dude. Every team does this. In like certain situations, they say, "Okay, let's double peek." Every time. We actually make fun of it. Why do they always do that? Every team decides in a clutch situation, let's double swing is the solution. I see so many rounds lost by that. It's not.
What's the solution? Like one.
I mean, the context matters. Like, usually you can play time and they just choose to double swing immediately.
Great hunt. That is actually a very, very.
Nitro's the ideal for 100.
Lazy, just want to get over with.
Nitro couldn't get away.
Yeah, it's like a lazy solution. It feels like. Is double swing bad? Because unless your pacing is perfect, you're giving them a chance to win their round too. It's like you need to be more patient. Yeah, 100 Thieves is winning this. I think just off the map picks alone too. Icebox the third map.
Maybe the first rounds they they read 100 Thieves, what's going on, but they look back in form now, and 100 Thieves is going to be the one.
I think this
timeout as they go on.
could go on Icebox.
They do have some money, but I don't
know about 100 Thieves split. I feel like this would go on Icebox. Gen.G was split.
Yeah, I mean 100 Thieves didn't used to play split, but they've been practicing it, so I don't know. I don't know. Gen.G picks split, so they have to be confident on it.
As what we see, we have a Hunter's Fury, we have a Viper's Pit from Boy.
So all would be less impressive if they knows better. No, I don't think that's the issue.
Those quick executes that 100 Thieves are able to do, then you could salvage the Hunter's Fury into the later round.
They've been able to get on A every time.
Exactly.
The quick Viper's wall, Temperature doesn't want to pressure that, so that's a way in for this equal round to at least be an extra $300 for everybody, or 50.
You guys never took time on Berlin. I think we took one timeout. What up in them? No, there's no crowd. It's in a studio.
Where they've been stopped.
Very good Kuma. Thank you for 3 months.
However, like you said, it's been a struggle because these teams whittle each other down to one.
Nature dropped like 50 on split when I last watched them. Really?
Nature comes out with the operator and now understanding where these guys are coming from as
well. Guys look like, well, what are you guys saying? There's no way.
From Nature's side. I mean, it's open. It's open.
The Sentinel sponsorship event. What does that mean? Hogfather, thank you for the front. It might be the LCS studio. I don't know. Speed crowd. Thanks for the phone.
Vandal there, Spectre, Sheriff's across. He did have 6K, so I think full buy on him. He's still looking at what would be 42, 45.
Me crowd, thanks for 3 minutes. Phoenix on Heavy is not the play now.
Sitting on now. You mentioned those ultimate side 100.
Probably Sky's better.
Be the first thing to check out what's happening.
It's not like it's it's not like it's terrible, you know.
Just to split out the A side so they could pressure Pyramid, and that's beautiful there for 100 Thieves on the take.
Oh, out the door! How do you open the door without making?
What even happened this round?
They're all executing so quickly.
Yeah, I still haven't seen like a Brimstone do anything. Like a Brimsmoke even, or a Molly, like, you know, like stop a hit or.
Everybody on Gen.G has.
I mean, he's drawing team beacons. They need more.
Oh boy. Looks like
I think we need like a Brim cam.
What up, Liddy?
Just to watch how he's using his agent on this map.
Where some of the members of 100 Thieves might be so they can pin down one of them 1v1, never peeking behind the pyramids. 100
Thieves spazzing out.
Ethan finally gets that retribution kill onto his team, and now Nitro finding one. Ethan finds another name we keep saying there. At the end of the rounds, 100 Thieves pick up numbers.
Does Nature play on insanely high sense?
That continues to be so clean when you're going for these fast executions.
Don't think
Hey,
so.
Bushy, thanks for 3 months.
I'm gonna look it up.
Really parallel to the A halls. And you saw the flashes that came from
First match of the LAN. They're getting all the nerves up. No, Austin always has shaky aim though. That's how he's always aimed. Last pack thanks for 4 months.
Oh, he actually does.
Does he? What's his sense?
Like 1000 DPI, 0.67.
What?
This guy.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Coming up close, final round of the first half. Our first.
I'm 1.53, I think. 400 Ti. This guy's on double the sense, more than double.
He barely moves his mouse.
What the hell? This guy's like, his mouse pad's a napkin. He's just no tech pause. Bro, that's like that's too high sense, bro. You just have like a little bit too much caffeine, and all of a sudden you're like, guys, no.
I agree. I mean, I have 0.8, and I feel like sometimes that's a
0.8. 400?
Yeah, 400.
I'm surprised you do 400 on that high sense. I thought like using a higher DPI and then lower number is better. For high sense.
I actually use like 1600. So
oh, okay, that makes sense then, yeah. Also the gun skins, I don't know, people got different tastes.
Recently, like I read about pixel skipping.
Yeah.
I didn't see any mistakes yet.
I was thinking about lowering it down, like by like go 0.6, 400.
That's not bad. I'm on 0.53. This feels good.
Yeah, no.
Better than their opponent. I still think we're getting two teams.
I feel like you're more consistent with lower sense.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Is like you hit the shots that you're supposed to hit. It feels like, at least.
That's what I
love
to see. We're just on breeze here, and being one of their
I also
best
like
maps,
hate
they
changing
are going to get
settings, so
supercharged up on
I
this,
probably will
and
never
that's
do
what
it.
you were gonna
I never change settings. I change gear all the time.
Split to go
You see over things this fun.
Your mouse pad every 2 weeks?
Yeah. Every month.
Which again,
Sometimes.
Have you tried the R season?
No. Well, I ordered the wrong one. I was trying. It was way too fast. I'm trying to get the one that Tyson uses.
Yeah, the FX0.
Yeah.
That one is hard to get. It's always sold out.
We'll have to find out if we actually go to a
Probably
map
gotta
3.
buy on
But as
retail.
Remington mentioned, as you mentioned here, Riv, this is pretty much right now.
Like you buy
Like
Yeezys.
copying, like yeah, it's like copying some like.
This match is
That made
Texas
Dixon's.
Jack.
we better go to 3. In this 3 games.
It'll be a great way to start the LCQ.
Thick bitch. Thanks for the 4 months.
Almost 5 ultimate.
Nice name.
Here if they do decide to
Max bench. I don't know. Haven't done a 1 rep max in a while.
Trailblazer trailing it right up for an
Move the camera, bro. Where am I gonna move the camera?
Again, Gen.G.
Damn, nature going crazy.
This time pushing A. Pointed out fans.
Fabiano, thanks for 2 months. Non-stitch edge one. Link me it. He's at thanks for 4 months. I'm supposed to watch party with me? Yeah. And he faked.
Pressure on the A side for Gen.G, but you're actually rotating GMD towards the
Man's about the married life now. No, I'm kidding.
At the same time with Kusta. So if the execute comes in, he could actually throw
Oh, the Brimble!
the orbital strike just as
That was so underwhelming.
Now this is gonna have 100 Thieves guessing a little bit
Wait,
more
he's
on
stalling.
when
Just
they
wait for it.
Great starting damage there from the Viper's bite. Oh, this is the right click.
Why's everyone hitting question mark? What happened?
Didn't get the reset. GMD coming up. Triple kill right there. A quick hat trick as Ethan tries to come back and stave off the damage. Taking down the Seeker he needs. Temperature now is between a wall and a hard blaze.
Oh, the prediction glitching out? Yeah, it's been doing that.
Now the Trailblazer will be a bit of a help to figure out what's going on around that middle pillar. Op shot from Nature. And it's all up to Hiko.
Hiko onesies. Oh. Dude, actually 5 is not bad for how it started. What the fuck? It was like 5-0.
That one to take down the Clutch Master.
Yeah, that's true.
A 7-5.
Hold on, is this actually where you order it? One sec, guys. Oh shit, I'm gonna bookmark this.
I wonder if they're gonna like use green smokes to take like space. I don't know, like smoke mid doors, go mid, something like that.
I mean, have to like smoke nest and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like smoke deep holes and just walk.
That was thrown by Nitro at the beginning when he wanted to go for the fast exit for 100 Thieves. So just those little plays going on with that.
I've watched Twitch since it was just in .tv, and you're up there with some of the most consistent, genuine, and entertaining streamers, aside from the fact that your music library is limited to only Lil Uzi Vert. All good, all good. Keep at it, bro. Broke back.
Thank you, bro. Haley, thanks for the Listen, man. I've been streaming since it was Justin.tv, yeah. Thank you. I'll take it. What's this?
Hulu has live TV? Hulu has live sports?
Well, yes. Hulu does have live sports.
Time's up. I need your answer now.
Hulu has live game shows.
Correct. Hulu also has...
Hulu has live dating shows.
With over 75 live channels.
I choose Hulu. Woo! Hulu.
Flip like cable, stream like Hulu. Time to have Hulu plus live TV.
Haley, thanks for getting this up.
Uzi, wake your ass up.
On my cake. Bitch, get out my face. 4-5 on my waist. Getting cake. Oh goddamn, diamonds all on my fronts. Wait. I'm used to stop drunk to I'm
It's crazy they're doing an ad for CSGO here with NSG.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see.
They're straight ad and just like CSGO bars.
The Xeris is run. Oh goddamn, diamonds all on my fronts. Thank you, Haley. Tap is right, the brush. Young boy better. Plus ratio. Plus. Wide body my C8? Maybe one day. Hey, the stream got good music. Damn, dude. They're playing some good music right now. Shit. Yes, I'll have better music. Yes, I'll have some bangers. I don't remember who Sarah is though. No. 7 a.m. I'll smoke your love. You smoke? No, not for me. Oh goddamn, diamonds all of my fronts. Will I get the ox, guys? Would you give me the ox? Hey, Chromic, thank you for the 2 months. Yeah, I fucked your mama. My mom, you know, it's poetic, dude. Like this up there with like Beethoven, like Falcon. Thanks for the prime. Hold that bitch some stone.
That the Plat Chat fans would know. I think it involves, I don't want to get the MC8, so I won't sing it, but it involves like slideshow and like windows and stuff for that as well. Oh, and I want to know if that's going to happen from GMD again. Guimon, if he's going to be that one.
You do a pumpkin carving stream. What? That's so random, bro. Like, you really want to see that?
Is they're trying to fight the
I did split for my music, bro. Just this.
For the backstabs. But this run, at least, it's not going to happen.
Oh, I'm 6 for 9 months. What's good, bro?
And we're looking for early aggression on elbow.
What?
The wall.
No way y'all want to see that, bro. What?
Side. Coming in from Boy, just says you're gonna have to cross.
All right, bring me with the simmy. Show me the moves. VR Gaming, thanks for the
Gen.G here, Vans.
Already
coming through that B archway. Just the shots coming in from middle pillar.
Wait, what the?
If that's gonna be enough. Ethan does find one, but Gen.G just fly onto the site. They use this time and time again, where nature will dash in an updraft, and everyone comes in using him as the sentry.
This is gonna be pivotal right now. I was gonna say pivotal for Kusa to stay alive because there was gonna be a double backside coming in, but in the end, it's all gone.
Does he show
this, no?
Tough.
I don't know.
Armor.
Well, here's the guy flanking.
No trust.
Cut out from here. He's trying to make his way out to at least
gets
make
the kill.
2v1 happen right away. A few shots. Does he get
He's winning. He's winning.
He does not, but he does make it a 2v1. That's gonna be a 2.
Oh, that was so close, bro.
That's the defuse, and that's
I like that shot there he did though. What the heck? Video hold, thanks for the prime. Wait a second. What the hell, bro?
Ready to play at least. It was very close sometimes. It's like back and forth with is the right click going to work in his favor or not, and you saw maybe one bullet out of the 3 got that contact, maybe a chest shot. Exactly. And then the rest you just draw around the silhouette of the head for the 3rd bullet, but it was still really nice there for 100 Thieves from the off placement position.
Another day on the job.
Inside that B site. Because yes, we had a lot of trades, but we were looking in the obvious positions for Gen.G entering that site, which is how Ethan was able to get that backstab kill onto the spike carrier making his way in. That said though, into this round, we're not going for any of these buys with Marshals. We're just looking to potentially get this orb control.
The Marshals still good on this map.
What did I just watch?
Dash in.
He gave up. He jiggled 2 times.
He said it's too much work, bro. He got lazy. He said my legs are tired.
One shock dart comes in. Another one is gonna make it.
Good enough.
Shock dart.
Good
from
enough.
Hiko there with the Spectre. But that was a minor round for Gen.G. They get in, they plant the spike. That was kind of just dogpile into the pyramid and get it down. So a little bit more money in their favor. They're also accruing some ult points at a nice pace as well on the side of
Gen.G. Brim ult.
Could have been doing a little.
Look at this. He hits 2 and then he just goes out.
For Gen.G, right? Because yes, they get the kill to Nitro. They get a spike plant to allow for 2 spike plants in a row. But look at the rest of the round. Everybody else is at 50 armor, full HP. That means this round, all they need to do is buy utilities. So again, 100 Thieves early into the halves are snowballing with the economy, and Gen.G has to catch up to that.
Just keep the pumpkin stream in mind. I would have loved to cause this.
Good with the cash flow means they'll have many more rounds to consider.
Exactly.
Getting those weapons in if they do suffer a loss here anytime soon in the next few. Asuna pushing through with a guiding light. Will take that one early for himself. Ooh, a quick jump peek there for a little bit of a fake.
Oh my god, the dinks.
Nature to finalize that frag with the Phantom, and they start things off. Still working around the the drone at the moment. Doesn't look like anybody wanted more out of that after the cloudburst was done. Playing their life, playing the safety. Everybody backs off, but they leave a good bit of util behind it B to make sure nobody follows on the side of Gen.G.
And now they're following back, and Nitro's in a great position. The good thing, at least for Gen.G, is that they're not making too much noise. But look at that. They keep pushing and flanking here for 100 Thieves. And I like the idea of this, right? You have low econ.
They have a
Wait, did he see him?
For 100 Thieves, you're running close range with the Spectres, and here comes
Yeah,
the
but this
backstab.
Cypher. Wait, what?
Break this trip if he goes through it. He's waiting so patiently as the rest of Gen.G get on site. Nicely done, taking control of everything. With that,
That's just smart though. They like take backside to side. They know they're getting flanked.
All the way through here, fans. Take control of defender spawn. It's flipped the sides of the map now.
Yeah, they plan to even
So
spawn
crazy.
on the defenders. So pretty decent spot for Gen.G. The Marshal in a tough spot. Their Sheriff might not be able to do too much damage, but they still have utility, right? You should be able to get the.
It's like they're holding the site.
People out if they need to for Ethan. But I potentially think they might wait for the guy to first before they want to try to do some damage.
Playing the buy around with the
Deagle.
Deagle.
Kill by Ethan, he can at least cause distraction if they take one more out.
It's a bonus, bro.
Here on the ground.
Okay, so shoot him.
There it is. That's the one they needed. A quick close of the door. He just shuts it in his face. A 3v3. They're just
Wait, what's going on, bro?
Oh my God, Kusta, you're.
I mean, they won their round, but
I love it. Hiko, however, able to come up with the frags. It was not quick enough, and it is going to be Gen.G able to come out with that round.
the door mechanic is actually hilarious on this map.
You're still very happy though, right? Because like I said, it was a bonus round for 100 Thieves. They killed everybody. Hiko even died with the spike.
I like it. It's funny.
He wants to bring that economy in. But yes, the Red Bull spike, all thanks to time basically at this point. And this is just literally cat and mouse from these two players. You're adding so much pressure, or you're making it so complicated for this hole to happen for the defenders to come in.
Door Sage.
Do the dog elbow, Spencer Beard to ulti.
Oh, whoa, they're leaking! Whoa, they're leaking the cops!
Right, so we see the dog towards elbow as Nitro just mentioned. The Trailblazer come out, and they're looking for the early Hunter's Fury.
Look at that, Nitro, instant IGL call, hit the choke.
And they didn't leak much. Dog the elbow, bro.
You can see it on other maps as well. As soon as you know what an entry point could be, you start off on
what just happened? How did Kusta die?
That's
oh, he got Silva ulted.
Because they don't have a toxic screen to re-hit towards B side, so this was perfectly read by Nitro.
We already know the utility used.
That was dope, actually. What the hell?
Looking to still work towards B.
That's what he was calling dog elbow.
Farther away from what they hope are most of the members of 100 Thieves will be at that site. But they're waiting.
Yeah.
This is really one of the first patients that we'll see Gen.G during it.
That's so good, dude. Because watching the dog stuns, dude.
That respect, but moving up into Nest, this is going to be a huge play overall. And
GMD Brimstone, remove the simi.
And that's what you
I just want to see the Brim work just because it's so ridiculous.
Because you don't have the toxic screen to go fast. GMD's close by, so could at least put the smokes down.
I mean, GMD's shooting.
And gets a second
yeah, he's killing people. Whoa, wait, what's going on?
No reset there. Does get the frag though, and we'll find a very
oh,
nice
look at his timing.
4v2 Vandals for Boy and Asuna.
Oh my timing.
Kind of encroach into where they think Nature and the rest of the team would be. Asuna knowing he's at least safe from where he came from, and that's where
GMD could either win this round or throw this round right now.
Possibly with GMD, but they just cat and mouse each other too as he's trying to
draw
the fight.
Poison's off.
GMD not even biting on that, Van. So much poise.
The
Seeker is going to give so much right now, right? So GMD in a great position once again to do the backstab. The way that he lurks and
so good. So good. So well played. Like
Boy just tried to draw that fight.
He almost got it.
He said, no. I'll deal with you in a few seconds.
Wait, it's not playing for them. Oh.
The dynamic of the situation.
There we go.
There you go.
Before he gets back. Does find the one, but that's not going to be enough time for a defuse. In Gen.G now continue to string out these rounds, making it so hard for 100 Thieves to get to that spike.
Oh my god, dude.
It's a different way to take that mid side too. Again, as I mentioned before, when they lost the toxic screen, you're trying to lurk up a little bit closer for Gen.G.
Maybe that's what we've been missing.
And he used it really well. I mean, this is a gamble right there. The first misstep
for Nature, thankfully
nobody was playing close.
Like everything he did, except for the, I guess the final, everything he did was
like, stay close and work together.
Any agent, bro. You could have been a pedestrian with no abilities, and he would.
I think it's the view model.
The view model.
We're into also a situation
they should 3 months.
A half buy for 100 Thieves because of the amount of rounds that they've won and lost as well with the economy that was left for players that were alive. And it still looks slightly broken for Gen.G. We only have a Marshal for 10%.
Oh shit, they stuck.
Call out from Nitro just yet. There's a Trailblazer. Nature working off of this. And there it is. A dash into the smoke. That's the rest of the team following.
Look at this Viper they have for retake, though. It's diagonal.
It is a stack from 100 Thieves. As you mentioned, they're going to be coming over strong and swift once it does happen. And we'll see that mobility come in now. Let's see if they decide to stick together as a full 5 and make it a spawn entrance.
And the execution slightly different.
I feel like this is still winnable for 100 Thieves.
They're using that molly
I wonder.
Ladder, and then they're having
I don't know.
towards the back of the site.
I don't know what
they do.
Their jet has to be huge here.
Slightly different, still effective, at least at this point, because it's a retake play for 100 Thieves. It's their turn to do the damage.
Oh, Us another 1-2. They go with the guiding light, playing close. There was almost a death penalty for the rest of Gen.G, but it's going to be Sean and Kus coming up big with temperature. They'll be able to circle around the rest of 100 Thieves and start to take them out. That was an awesome way of Gen.G's defense.
I thought 100 Thieves had that.
100 Thieves. After losing a few members, it looked like it could be chaotic. And as soon as the wall dropped, 100 Thieves.
Oh, he's blind, right?
And that's what I at least like for the wall from 100 Thieves that you see on your screen, because that was basically a retake
well played by Sean. I mean, Sean's really good.
What I call usually Berlin, that wall that's inside that B site, where do you usually see, like, there's not many players that holds behind there because it's usually paper thin, or at least you could
I feel like
traditionally flash in that corner and push the way that he did for the retake play for Gen.G. Sorry, for 100 Thieves. Then after that, you flash to the other side of the wall, and now you're going for the retake along the left side walls of B.
Why wouldn't? Oh yeah, I guess since Nature's on jet, I feel like Nature could be Silva.
Have the weaponry for it.
He plays the Vipers,
taking matters into his own hands on this gun round. It's going to be actually a bulldog for Kusta as well. So reaching into the pockets is Gen.G.
What is this fight? That's so awkward.
Coming up huge as Sean grabs another one.
The brain smoke, though.
Then he flashes through the smoke.
What the fuck? Shots. And it's Sean, the one we were looking for.
How did that just... They are. Oh no, dude. They were stimmied. They were stimmied. There's no way this is happening right now.
Nobody there to help him. He's still trying to control
Sean's feeling it. Uh-oh. Brim packed.
At least secure that plant. Sean keeps Nitro busy.
I like this
They could still potentially hunt down Nitro.
Us and Envy already qualified, yeah.
On that spike. For now, you still want to play it safely. Which
sure, Envy's chilling like us, enjoying watching the teams battle through a gauntlet.
And to try to sneak away, and you see it all already back towards the A-hulls. But at least at the beginning of the round here, Riv, a change of pace on the defense, trying to be a little bit more aggressively for 100 Thieves on that mid side. But it was fully denied, man. Gen.G was ready for that for the default.
Upgrade chicken and vote with labs. I'm jealous.
Gen.G loves those mid angles. We saw how strong and confident they played as they put the Viper's wall when they were on defense. Gen.G across mid, they play up towards castle.
Guess I'm watching TV, probably not enjoying. That's fucked up.
There at the beginning of the round.
There's no way, dude.
Knowing those angles for Gen.G, it feels so comfortable for them to take fights early round.
If they win this bout.
Wow.
They both took a Polaroid of each other before taking that shot.
Dude,
oh my
they almost
word.
have the green ult again. That's a guaranteed
That was actually a really nice play.
They haven't lost it.
100% headshot
Econ should be busted finally for 100 Thieves.
Jim's cried. He's feeling it right now.
Is the operator for Nitro, unless it might have a little bit more and you want to have a hero by to support that as well.
No leaks, no leaks.
For the rest,
maybe.
Yeah, you could see it already. Ethan has a
Vandal,
but it's still really
it's
low.
The brim. It's a brim impact. Brim impact.
That's okay. I think it's a great way to just reset the.
Yeah, but he's top.
That Gen.G.
The Gen.G's farming.
This game, so
he's on Brimstone. He's farmed.
Nice breather for 100 Thieves.
Yeah. I see the admins over there at Higo.
Did they show the scoreboard yet? I haven't seen it all.
No, I don't think they've shown it. They haven't shown it at all, really.
With what the matter might be. It's like my PC doesn't have a hat on. So
yeah, they haven't worked on the
other tech pause, not like this, not like this.
But yeah, I think we saw Nitro there on the top of the frag for 100 Thieves on that side. Really,
they didn't have it when I checked.
As we said at the end of Berlin, maybe he's just bringing that momentum over. He just
is someone counting in chat?
But it hasn't changed.
Is someone's counting all the kills? Someone's like tallying them up. No pet fell up. Yep, one. Add one to Sean.
That set them up
to the Nitro.
Very nice round. And then he can play the duelist at the same time, keeping all of
those. This is surgery now. The wisdom teeth. Hope it goes well.
It's doable, I think, these days too, and in terms of getting that jet and also IGL. I mean, other players that I could think about that does that is Shahzam, of course, with the Sentinels. When on certain maps he'll bring out that jet, right, and he'll be able to call for the team at the same time. So I don't think it's.
Wait, here's taking a
even if Nature could be. Actually, no, it's changed right now, right? Potter mentioned it at the beginning of the game. That
me. That's crazy. You're not allowed to talk during tech classes, no. They get mad at you too. Even if you like joke about something, they'll be like, please don't talk.
Yeah, as he has played more
Assistant, thanks for 5 months.
in the past few tournaments that he's played.
And 9-9. What better way to start it off as
well?
We said Breeze, the best map for these teams, and the
D7, the 6-man pickup they have.
The main
Dude.
story, at least for these teams, is
Bummer your emo shots. What do you?
Team for 100 Thieves, but that's
what's it called? I don't know anything about him. Like legitimately, I don't know anything about him, so I can't say.
That land team, and now they have Boy in, and even Boy and Temperature are feeling the pressure here. It's been tough. It's a different pace of game.
Dude, of course we try talking during tech timeouts. Yeah, dude. My teammates always joke around. Even when they say please don't talk, like Michael started joking around. I'm like, dude, please.
It's gonna take a bit for them. That's the way it is.
That's the thing, though, Red, because I feel right now is that yes, they might be nervous into this matchup for Boy and for Temperature.
Why can't you talk during tech timeouts? Because a tech timeout is supposed to be for something like technical, obviously, not a regular timeout.
If you're a scoreboard Steven and you're watching it,
like they don't want people to take tech timeouts when they run out of timeouts as like an excuse. Say, oh, my mouse isn't working. But they're, you know, using like that talk strategy.
Exactly. You're not Temperature relying on, hey, if you're actually gonna switch over the comp for Gen.G and you're trying to play a Sova onto this map, then what can Temperature bring? And that's his like.
Wait, don't add the boomer emote. Take that one off, bro.
Boy, I mean, it's very simple on a map like Breeze. Throw a wall up, hang out.
LSK thanks for tier 1. No, you can't type in team chat either.
It's very simple that allows a player.
You're not supposed to talk during tech pauses. It makes sense.
Well into 100 Thieves' at least format into their system on a map like Breeze. It's the later maps that the question's going to come back up, which is why, like I said, this is just an appetizer
Morse
going
code.
into the whole series, and I can't wait for the main course.
It will continue to come. Right now, we
aren't you there?
The dinner break.
We already qualified.
We got some internet issues.
Just sit there in silence. So awkward. It's not awkward. You just sit there chilling. Like,
yeah. See, that's why for me,
where they are.
It's not awkward. What, dude? What? Why do people think everything is awkward?
I just like to do all you can eat, so that never ends. When I want more, I just grab more food.
It coming.
Yeah. I wish they had all you can eat backwards pizza.
Oh, okay. We're moving on now. Ultimate's up here. Actually not providing too much. I actually thought it was both Viper Bites and Seekers as we're getting in. Great timing. Thank you. Ethan with the Seekers.
It might be the LCS
studio. Earl and Kusta's Viper pit. Asuna ready to go playground mode with the...
Imagine breathing right now. That's cringe. Oh, dude, we got a game on our hands.
It seems like 100 Thieves had a groove. You saw
it's actually a banger.
Come back, pepper in some shots.
I did not expect this.
Got ourselves a game now.
Especially with the map fix.
And this is a good old GMD smoking the back of the hall, so that hasn't changed. So you can always revert back to that last strat that they can bring into their
bring me with us to me.
But there is pressure in there. Ethan's all the way up, so they're expecting this right now, and it's red again.
What?
Viper's bite goes out.
That was like a jump scare, bro.
GMD is down. That hallway, Ethan goes down.
Hey, Kayla's using next to 5 gifted.
Approach into the site.
Still like Roblox.
Slowly, GMD creeps farther and farther.
GMD.
This shot takes on Asuna, but Hiko
if he was stimming, he got more.
Another shot.
He got a Guardian.
What? Falls to Kusta. And now Nitro in the 2v1.
You tried mouse about to come out? No.
What the hell, dude?
Oh,
Venom.
Kusta was gonna plan as I screw it. Let's give you the spike. We're already in
this. Thanks to 47 gifted, bro, huh?
Pull it out. Find where Nitro is. This is well done.
He's old.
Why, bro?
It's
worth it, bro. It's worth it.
He is always found.
Heal a search next to the front.
I like the pickup.
I didn't like the number 2 and 3. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You're wild, dude. You didn't have to do that.
One up shot and me rechambering
a shot. Bail up. Thank you for the run.
The thing is, on both ends, when you're looking at the situation, is what I like is that nobody's gonna push out.
No, they're not. You're
but I heard the cheer.
Right until he fires.
It's delayed.
Yeah.
What Nitro's trying to do there is say, I'm fighting
wow.
your teammate, peek me in the 1v1. They're not having
Spoilers. It's delayed. You hear the players cheer.
School rules is still easy to play against. That's a nice frag out by Gen.G. And they
wait, Gen.G about to run away with it.
They find themselves now with a bit of control over this game. And we'll see if Gen.G can keep that control for another few rounds and find a win here on map.
No way, dude.
Starting
Good thing I didn't make a bet about this.
Qualifier.
And what I've noticed so far from these rounds finishing, at least on Gen.G's side as they're catching up, is that they're not really trash-talking their opponents when they're sitting face-to-face.
They haven't shown the scoreboard at all, huh?
Play their own game. Let's focus on that. They're coming back to this game. They're taking a lead. Now let's try to take this back.
Like 2 rounds
and they're
ago.
looking for some early Halls control once again to support GMD.
A sneak peek.
Viper's Pit goes down. They will control A with that, and that's the side the wall was used on for Gen.G. So now they may have to go a little drier with utility into a site. Nitro, nice push up towards Castle, gets a frag.
The door plays.
To start off our round, the first bloods from Nitro have been absurd.
I think the fact that Thieves doesn't have a sentinel is pretty hard. They have only one anchor.
But lurk again is going to be GMD
yeah.
at the end of A Halls. So if they could try to get a kill here, they can maybe pinch back.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same comp we run, except instead of Reyna, we have like a Killjoy, which helps so much.
Yeah, inside the A site, at least to start for Gen.G.
More like 2 duelists, just taking duels.
Do something silly. Oh my word. Ethan doesn't
upgraded later G102, it's wireless too, really? Yeah, I want to see this.
52 HP for him as well, so
after this match, I'll look.
More of that health for the rest of this round. Now they know a push-up has been had in Halls.
This is the kind of pressure, like we were talking about Halls control is, like, the rotates are so awkward now.
Hiko will answer as well with another frag. Boy, doing a great job of holding his ultimate. They know he's still in there, but can they find the rest of these frags? They will not commit to the push-in.
I think that's it.
I think Viper roll is still a bit too much.
The idea of trying to get in there, trying to go with the Trailblazer flashes and get in, but Boy pushes out, makes it even harder right now for Gen.G to save weapons into the next round. Looks like it's only going to be Kusta, so that Viper's Pit was a huge stick in the wheel of that strat to keep Gen.G rolling into the A site.
I mean, exactly. They have to figure out as well.
UI glitching? Yeah. That's, guys, that's not on my end.
They have gone everywhere the wall has been. Gen.G, that is like have been,
they showed scope for 1 second.
Wall. They want to be able to use that utility. Going to be with dead to rights if you can't go in with any of that utility to save yourself and how open the site is. So 100 Thieves with a good read to start the round, using the ultimates to lock in wins.
I saw Coolest, I saw it. Just here, thanks to the fun.
And that was an important round there for Boy too, right? We were talking about how they weren't getting too much pressure.
Oh, Gen.G's broke already.
Players. Yeah. Well, Boy did that time towards the A side, and he played that perfectly. So controllers.
Yeah, I think they've had close rounds.
Comfortable in a role for him despite playing
oh wait, he's about to timing this.
Yeah.
Adding him thanks for 2 months. Boy first lane ever? I don't know.
He's gonna go down. Boy finds.
I don't know anything about Boy's history.
Beautiful shot onto him. And now will we be able to see any more in this hallway? Guimond. Oh,
hey, GMD's actually feeling it.
Coming up with a big frag.
Austin is heating up, huh?
Another one checks towards the hallway. Wants an instant frag. If he gets another one, that's when he kind of turns on. You just see him continue to dismiss and do
I meant before Valorant. That makes sense.
And now he waits patiently, thinking this will be pushed. He is reading GMD right, but there is going to be a partner here.
Like almost been there best
or so for these smokes to go away. GMD with a beautiful
way they went a thrifty.
Little execution.
A nice little way to again use the smokes. I mean, they're longer smokes for Burmy. This is why you're a Burmy fan at the same time. It allows Sean to move forward, but we are pushing forward ourselves for 100
down.
We'll take it back, they said.
Wait, dude! Burmy with the stimmy!
Exactly. GMD's doing so
good.
Good.
Steamy. He has 2.
Onto one, picks up a frag onto another. GMD
rim back.
Some shots along
the stimmy.
These rounds, and also making the frag.
Wait, is 100 Thieves overthinking this? They're both flanking.
Not the usual place that you see him, so really coming online for his team this event. 2v2 as they make their way over to A, Vance.
I'm surprised that Sean, he came in, but I didn't see a rifle that he was able to pick up, and he's instantly down. So you're going to need right now.
Wait, GMD ace clutch?
An ace to clutch.
Can he do it? We built him up for the round. We may have cursed him on this. He does have 2 of his stim packs ready. One quick shot. Oh, he gets 1. Let's go!
Holy.
What
the fuck?
I
have 15 was what the fuck? Brim's hack! Leave
He was just able to take
oh my god, dude! What am I watching? No way!
In the beginning of the cast with Sean with that flash.
I just love how he
didn't use any GMD.
No, he uses all, but it didn't look like the util. I don't know. That was actually hilarious, dude. I'm actually, what the fuck, dude? He didn't even need the stim beacon.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, he's super close. The radius of that ultimate, the orbital
the
strike,
Simping doesn't make sense anymore, right? So
Good luck at the extra 5
to
months.
his vision to get the kill with the Vandal.
What did he say? I missed it.
You're a fucking legend.
Me too.
You were a legend. Maybe you just said legend twice.
I said you're legit. I was like, what?
Over all of that, so we didn't really.
It's like that one time where
silly here on the stream.
they showed you cursing.
Oh, this guy's playing like a fucking bitch. Why? I said it as like a joke, bro, and like people were like, "Yo, what?"
But I'm not joking. That this is a discussion about hallway control.
I gave him my jersey afterwards. It's so nice. I feel bad.
Never lose track of it until
Yeah, I've heard he's never gonna watch it.
Even at
keeping the
then,
sweat.
GMD still might be in the hallway. Like 2 seconds left, spike down. You gotta watch out with this guy. So really, the knowledge that they have around the map has to be leveled up just a little bit here, because that's what dissected.
Don't they listen beforehand? Or is it fine to
slow work
curse on both close?
I guess it's fine. I mean,
so now we'll go right now.
That's the best of 3. This is the first map.
This not necessarily shatters the morale, because knowing 100 Thieves, it's never over till it's over.
That's true.
Right? Van Silly, it's never over, silly.
But this is the history of Gen.G. They always find a way. That's Gen.G. They always find a way. I've said this ever since the first tournament I watched.
The Choke City?
Yeah, they'll get 12 and they'll find a way. That's like their motto.
I think Gen.G got them this game. He can't do no wrong.
Baiting some traps.
Why? He's trying to shoot the
trip, I guess? I don't know.
Imagine just shooting the trap from there. Temperature would be like, wait a minute.
Unhypeable, thank you for the run. Alright, the A
smoke.
split. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, is it gonna work? Nature to drop Nitro right away as Asuna plays
this is huge by Asuna.
Finds another one, but Hiko saves him up. That's the dink onto Sean. Sean still stays
bro, his aim is so shaky. He said thanks for 11 months, bro.
Viper's wall is
all good, thank you, man.
Like Kusta actually can't use it anymore, so they do not have that over the site to create.
This is their last buy.
Vans, this is going to be tough. Low HP.
But Gen.G find a way, dude. Gen.G always find a way.
Rather, 100 Thieves only have 2 members.
Oh, Sky might die
we've
from
seen this before. Can they make it happen? Hiko dropping just to the right side. The Guardian needs to make it count. And Nature's faster for this time around.
What the hell? I thought Hiko got the kill for a sec. Oh my god. Gen.G find a way though, dude. I'm not counting it out. Bunny, thanks for the tier 1.
Game point for Gen.G.
My god, that was a fight and a half going on there for that retake. A nice attempt from Asuna, popping that Empress, getting a couple of kills.
No way, bro. The burn fact is real.
It was really nicely played. They tried to take mid control to start things out. There was a little bit of pressure from 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves kind of gave it up, thinking, okay, well, this is going to be a
rough spot.
And suddenly you get the right timing pop in the
favor of Gen.G. Even if he gets the kill, I wonder where he dashes to.
Very difficult now for 100 Thieves to play the retake, and because of that, I saw Hiko with the Guardian. That means that you don't have that much money going into this round. Look, Judges, Spectres,
Guardian.
Gen.G's in a great spot.
100 Thieves forward, they lose the Blade Storm immediately. Asuna wants to play it fast, wants to play it quick, but he can't do it. Sean takes it down. 5v3 now. Gen.G slowly encroaching into the site. Now that the door is open, they have the freedom.
What?
Dude,
wasn't I picking Gen.G over someone and you guys were making fun of me or something? Like over XSET, I think. Was it LG over XSET? It was Gen.G over XSET.
Go to check the first corner. That's not going to be the Guardian shot he wants. It's Kusta takes him down immediately.
Dude.
Rams come through. Boy with 1, but Kusta with
oh my fucking god.
will take map 1 over 100 Thieves.
Holy shit! The brimstone.
Happened right there. A 5-0 start for 100 Thieves to kick things off, and suddenly you have Gen.G finding their rhythm, finding their groove.
I gotta find a picture of Brimstone.
Breeze, and they just played it to their style, and it worked perfectly for them to come back, take the lead, and win this first map.
And that comeback was
Jago 5 thanks for the front.
structured
oh my God,
by Gen.G.